In this video, I would like to talk to you about 5 different ways we are getting rid of all of our stuff. All right, so getting started, the first way I'm going to talk about isn't necessarily my favorite way, but it's a good means to an end, and that is Facebook Marketplace. If you're in a section of the world to be able to use Facebook Marketplace, it's a great way to get rid of stuff in a way that you're going to make a little bit more money off of it versus just sending everything to the second way I'm going to talk about. So I don't want to give everything away just yet. The pros to Facebook Marketplace is that you can get a little bit more usually for your goods. The con, however, is that you deal with not always the best communicators on the planet. There's been a lot of people who have been very interesting, to say the least, for me to deal with. Be nice, Kristen. And you have to meet them somewhere publicly, which takes time out of your day, or do what I do, since we're selling the house anyway, and it helped to publicize that. I just had people come to the house to pick things up. So that's way number 1. Way number 2 is auction. This is actually one of my favorite ways because it gets rid of a lot of stuff very fast. So for example, we have a trailer and we filled it not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 or 5 times, 6 times now with stuff for auction. We have a 10 by 20 storage unit right now as I speak that is almost completely full at the auction house. They actually have their own storage to be able to sort through the things they're selling. And we're using a local auction house as well for this, and they've been great to deal with. We've bought from them over the years, and we've also sold a little bit already through them, and now we're getting ready to sell a lot more. The best thing about auctions is you get to get rid of your stuff fast, and they'll take pretty much anything. You know, they take household goods, estates, like entire estates. They'll clean out an entire house and sell the whole thing. Sometimes they'll sell it on site. Some auction houses, sometimes they want it taken to them. But it's just a really great way to get rid of a lot of stuff that still has value very quickly. The downside is you don't always get what you're looking for, especially with furniture. You're not going to get a decent amount of money. Like for example, this awesome china cabinet behind me, which is not for sale, by the way. We're keeping this china cabinet. We bought this at an auction for, I believe it was well under $200. That piece of furniture originally was probably at least $1,000, if not more. And most furniture, unless it's got shelves, sells for way less. Like for example, we saw a very nice recliner sell at an auction where we bought this one, same auction house, for 25 cents. They can't necessarily get top dollar because you get what you get. And you don't necessarily put in minimums. It's not like eBay where you can have a reserve. Usually reserves in live auctions only apply to things like real estate and cars. And that's typically because of any debts that are owed on those pieces of property. So auctions are a really great way to get rid of a lot fast. We've definitely used auctions quite a bit, but the downside is that oftentimes, especially for bigger things like furniture, you're going to get pennies on the dollar, unfortunately. Some things, however, surprise us. We've actually made money off of some things at auction, like collectibles. Not all the collectibles. I mean, if you add everything up, we probably broke even over the years, but depending on what auction house you use, if they specialize in something, you can sell things and they'll sell for a little more or a lot more than what you initially paid, especially if you're watching trends and you have stuff that matches with trends, like for example, collectibles, because that's what we sold. A lot of times you can actually make up your money and make a little more at auction. So it just really depends on what you have to get rid of. The third way is a way that I've really enjoyed, and that is communicating with friends and family. We have had friends and family both pay us for things. We've also gifted them a lot of things. I've had friends helping us with moving furniture, with clearing stuff out of the house, and anything that I had set aside to get rid of, I let them go through it first and said, hey, you want to take anything? It's our gift to you. Here you go, have it. I've given away a lot. Everything from small appliances to the other day I gave away pillows. So you just never know what your friends and family might be actually in need of that you don't even know about that you could help them out with. or, you know, offer a really good deal for family and friends to take things off of your hands for an inexpensive price where they're saving money. You feel good that you're getting something out of it, and they are helping you as well. The fourth way is to donate. I had a friend come in a van and pick up all of our extra household stuff and donate it to Habitat for Humanity. That was a great way to get rid of things. We also had a lot of toys left over from our toy store that just didn't fit into our collectibles store, and we have donated those to Toys for Tots over the years. So donating is a great way to be able to help out your local community, to get rid of a bunch of stuff really fast that you don't necessarily feel will fetch much at auction or on Marketplace, and be able to it's really all positives. The only drawback to it is if you're pressed for time, you might want to find help in the donating process. So that's where friends and family also came into play. I kind of did a twofer where I would give friends, I had a couple of minivans actually came and picked up a bunch of stuff to donate, and I told them, I said, feel free to go through it first and take something if you feel like your family could use it. And so friends and family and donation can kind of go hand in hand. The final way that we have been getting rid of stuff is a trash dumpster. So we got the largest construction dumpster you can around here. We didn't necessarily think we'd fill it. We filled it completely. It's a great way to just get rid of the broken things, stuff that stayed out in the sun too long outside and disintegrated or started to disintegrate. We all have just trash around. And actually a bonus way to get rid of things that I just now thought of, because it happened when we had the dumpster. So this will be way number 6. Hashtag bonus. We set some stuff out on our curb with a free sign on it. It was mostly furniture. I just didn't see the point in lugging it to auction, taking up all that room in that storage unit, because furniture takes up a lot of space and yields very little amount of money. And it was kind of a time crunch. Wasn't something that would really be good for Habitat for Humanity, but might be good for somebody who likes to refinish things. So I just put them right outside there, right up against the curb, threw a couple free signs on them. I think it was an hour and everything was gone. Magically it disappeared. So this bonus way is to just put stuff out on the curb with a free sign on it, and that hopefully will give it new life. Somebody might pick it up to refinish it. It might help somebody out who needs that particular thing. You just never know. So these are my personal favorite ways to get rid of stuff. We are slowly getting there, and we're so excited for this next new chapter. So I will see you in that next video. All right, we're gonna do this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Maybe. Come on, focus. Focus on me. Not the door, on me. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Oh, I need to like sit. And the cat. How do I start this? If you are in a location in the world to be able to use Facebook Marketplace, it has some... Seriously? You're gonna turn on now. Good for the blooper reel. All right. I have a cat next to me. Check. Our main cat hair. And suddenly my nose itches really bad. Ah, cat hair on my nose. Yay. Cat hair video coming soon. Okay, hopefully my nose isn't crazy red. Is my nose red? It's a little red. There's gonna be a nose shift between the next cut. Repurpose it into something that works for them or for some Hicks. Enough. And another reason why we're moving. Man, itches. Ah! I'm going to use you for publicity. That's right. You are going to be a star. Yeah, I know. Get this to focus. Okay, there we go. So, yes, I think I'm going to have to do a cat hair video because... I mean, cat hair. Am I right? Am I right? Huh? Talk. She's just purring. She normally talks. Talk. Cat hair.